Okay, good evening, everyone. It's Destiny. I came back on here this evening. It's about 11:40 in the evening to do a video for you guys. So I fell in love with the Traveler's Notebooks, and I'm filming in this, I guess you can call it the bathroom area, because on my right it's a bathroom and a shower, and I'm sitting in front of a mirror, so I hope the lighting is okay for me. And then back here on my left there's a walk-in closet and stuff. So today's print been pretty dull and boring, but I guess you can say I needed it because I needed the rest, but I'm in a little pain right now, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. So okay, so as I was saying before, I fell in love with the Midoris. Every kind of Midori I've seen, I fell in love with. The Foxy Fix, the Chic Sparrow. I even seen a lady Jumpin' Jessie or Jumpin' Jess. I'm sorry for pronouncing your name wrong, but I also saw her do her Midoris, the paper Midoris, and I also like the just the regular. Oh, and I also saw paperdori. So I own two paperdori, but I don't like them. I've changed my planning system, you guys, so many times in the past year. It's not even funny. So I decided to do my own notebooks, and I had the I think it was a 5.5 by 8.5 books in a standard notebook, and it was mega big. But I did make my own paperdori. So what I did was I got a large yellow manila or orange manila folder or envelope, and I took it apart and I made it into a paperdori with using crafting paper or scrap paper and the thick scrapping paper, and then there's a thinner version of the scrapping paper, so that's what I used. So I've cut that thing down so many times, y'all. I also had my personal planning system in there where it was about 6 different sections with my weekly planning, quotes, stuff for my family, things of that nature. And then I was like, no, took it out and put it back in my compact binder or planning, or what is that binder? It's the compact planner with the 6 rings. Anyway, here's the red. I messed that up, but I keep getting these ideas. I'm like, oh, let me do this instead. Let me try this instead. So I'm seeing a lot of people with the pocket size Midoris, and I was like, maybe I ought to try that. And I spent, I want to say, 3 days in this mode of revamping my whole planning system again. Now I finally found what I wanted. I'm not going to change. The only thing I have to do is either say I'll continue to make my own notebooks or purchase them. I like the field notes. I like the pocket size, and I've been seeing a lot of ladies on YouTube. Shout out to all the ladies on YouTube with the Chic Sparrow, Mr. Darcy's. I love those, and I also like the Foxy's Fix extra wides. So I plan on investing in one, and hopefully when I invest in it, it's something that I will continue to use forever. So no telling how long that's going to be. So anyway, so I went to Target, and you guys know it's back to school season, and they're showing all these commercials on TV. Target, Walmart, Best Buy, no, sorry, not Best Buy, but Staples, and what's the other one? Office Depot. Okay, so I went to the Dollar Tree and I purchased these. They came in a pack of 3, and they're different colors. And what I decided to do with this, until I want the monthly. What is that? The monthly from Etsy, and I've seen a couple ladies on YouTube with the Pocket monthly that they get the printables from Etsy. Um, I'm hoping I could do that, but I'm horrible at printing myself, so I want to see how that works. But I also purchased from the Dollar Tree a 2017-2018 monthly pocket calendar. Wish they would have had the 16 through 18, but you know, of course not. So with this little red book, what I decided to do was make a September calendar. And this is small, y'all. So I'm going to use this until December. But then, of course, there's going to be a lot more pages left. And I'm going to use this for, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. What I want to start doing is getting pen pals. So if anyone knows of a pen pal like website I can go on, or a pen pal blog I can go on, can you comment down below in the comments and let me know, because I want to become a part of a pen pal website or something like that, whether it be through the States or, you know, worldwide. So hopefully if I get started on that, then that's what I'll use this for. And I saw this little cute thing a lady had in her pocket size Midori. It had Peeps on it, so I think that's what I'm going to do instead of, this will be my Peeps Contacts little mini binder of notebook. So that's what I'm going to use that for. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I did, and I made this. Okay, as you can see, I have all my notebooks in here, and I want to say it's the personal size, but my notebooks are the pocket size, I think. And I'll try to tell me what you think. So on the outside is hard scrap booking paper, and then in the inside is thin pieces of scrapbooking paper. So like I said, with the manila folder, I took it apart and glued all the hard pieces to one side, and then the soft pieces to the other side. So there's 2 holes here. So what I did was, I don't know if you see the inside yet. Okay. So what I did was place the elastic string through there and created my like the closure, I guess that's how I want to say. Okay, so also I'm going to show you guys how I got my strings in here. Okay, so you guys remember I told you I was using this for my personal weekly planner. It had holes in the weekly planner, the 6 holes. So I have those silver rings that you can put like washi tape around, or tape or whatever, and I use those for the holes. So I use those for the string to put the string in for my notebooks. So try not to drop anything. This is what it looks like on the inside, and as you can tell from the top, I'm trying to figure out why it's folded in like that, but from the top, everything should be in here right so it doesn't fall out. Okay, so from the top, as you guys can see, hopefully you guys can see that right, this is how the books are strung in there. None of my books that I made are sewn or anything like that. They're just held in by the string and the cardstock paper that I'm using for the outside of the notebook. So it only took me probably about 20 minutes to make this book, and then probably about a day to make the notebooks. Okay, so move this aside. As you can see, the notebooks are the notebooks are they're not big, but they are very wide. Okay, so I'm just going to go through what I have in here. I like this better because I don't have to worry about nothing bulky. This is bulky, yes, but I don't have to worry about the extra thickness that the notebooks are that I had before. So I went to the FedEx Kinko's and I used their cutting board, and I just stripped the paper in, I want to say in half, and then folded it all together, and that's how I created my books. Okay, so I do watch, I forgot her name. I do watch Jenny Penton a lot, and I got a lot of ideas from her. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's who it was. Yeah. Okay, so I like the fact that, as you guys can see, my books are smaller because I just think with them being smaller, it's like more personal. And if you have a big book and you pull this thing out, people are like, dang, why is her book so big? So this is, for me, this is more better because I have a lot of notebooks in here. I'm going to go through what they are. Hopefully this video is not so long so you guys are not even bored, and hope you enjoy this video and you comment, give me good comments, feedback. That's what I'm here for. And also thumbs up, you know. So, okay. The first notebook I have in here is my brain dump. Because I have a lot of medical issues, I'm not going to really go into all that right now. I have probably about 4 or 5 doctors that I'm seeing for different situations. So that's part of my brain dump. Things that the ink pens I want to purchase. I fell in love with fountain pens. I don't know how good I am at keeping track of ink or reloading, but I want to invest in some of those. Okay, let me put my glasses on so I can see this better. Okay, so I found some ink pens from Jet Pens. I do want to purchase some more sticker sets or planner sets from Etsy. I see a lot of people with those. For a weekly planner, I don't have one of those in here because I have a Function planner from Barnes & Noble I'm still somewhat using, but I'm more in here than I am in my weekly, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to wait until next year to incorporate that into my system now. So I think I'm just going to wait because I want 2017 through 2018, so then that way I already have it and I'm not trying to scramble around trying to find out what I want to do. So I have that in here. I made some folders. This is what the outside of one of my folders look like. I got a lot of ideas off of YouTube. I have a list notebook in here that has nothing in it and it's totally blank, and I have not even sat down and put my list back in here because I have a lot of lists, y'all, and it's pretty, gonna take me a minute. So I have a doctor's appointment. I have 2 doctor's appointments tomorrow, one for me and one for my daughter. So I think after I do that, I'm gonna sit down and get my list notebook together. Okay, so my next notebook in here is gonna be errands. This idea came to me from Jenny Penton. I love how she does her systems. It's really awesome. I haven't really started on that yet, but I'm going to go back, and that's another thing I'll be working on tomorrow. Hopefully I get it done. So this is the size of the notebooks that I have in here, you guys, and this is the size of my errands notebook. So I do run a lot of errands. Okay, this is not looking well right now. I'm trying to figure out why this is. I think I know why. Okay, so the next book I have in here is this little mini compact one, or the mini composition notebook. It's for appointments that me and my son and my daughter have, you know, something that's coming up. Sorry, excuse me. I want to make sure I'm keeping track of certain things when it comes to them. It's funny too because my daughter, she has to wear glasses and she's now on her third pair because she lost her other two. So I'm hoping that she keeps track of her glasses because I don't know if they're going to keep, my insurance is going to keep paying for her to get her glasses. So I'm hoping she keeps track of them this time. Okay, so my next notebook I have in here is my faith notebook. I try to have a daily time where I'm, okay, this might sound kind of weird, but I like going on Pinterest and looking up different scriptures and then reading them, and I write them down. And I try to do it daily. Sometimes it's like every other day or every 4 days, but I try to do that sometimes on a daily basis, but it don't work, y'all. So there's scriptures in here. There's quotes like glowing grace that I have in here. There's a sermon that my pastor did that I have in here. And then there's also a section in here that I have for me and my kids and myself that I want to write, that things I want to keep in prayer when it comes to them. My 19-year-old, she's in Tennessee with her dad, and I want to make sure that I keep her in prayer because it's important to me that she's safe, and God is protecting her and being with her out there every day, seriously. Not to say that Tennessee is bad, but I haven't lived out there. I don't know what it is, but she's calling me, hey, Mom, this is going on, and that's going on, and I'm okay, and, I just want to make sure that she's okay, and she's, covered in prayer and everything. This came from my church. I just took this from them on Sunday. Well, visitors. I'm not a visitor. I'm a member. I just wanted one of these because it says welcome and it has a scripture. So I was like, hey, let me go ahead and take that. Okay, so this is another thing I decided to do for August, September, October. I decided to have a 3-month planning book. Because I'm doing that because my planning books, it's just the paper. So I figured having the 3 months at a time. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. It got a little darker, but anyway. Okay. Having the 3 months for me at a time, I think will be better. So when I need to refer back to something, I'm not going to grab that month's prior notebook and thumbing through. So if I have the month with me, I have July, but it's away. But if I have August, say it's August now. If I did this because I don't want to go and refer back to July and June, like, oh, okay, that's what happened that day. I'd rather say have 3 months with me, a notebook that's 3 months worth of my daily activities, or what I ate, or what I drank, or my medication, or my cycle, which I'm actually thinking about starting something else when it comes to my cycle. Only because there's certain things when it comes to my cycle. So I'm thinking about starting something different. Okay. And one of the notebooks I think might come in handy. Well, actually, wait. I think I need to do a health notebook because for me and my daughter, because my daughter has asthma, which she's actually doing really good. I just want to, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this tonight too. I'm going to start a medical notebook only because I have certain medical issues. I have to do a sleep study, things like that. I'm diabetic. I need to keep track of I'm just giving myself ideas right as I'm talking. Okay, that's what I'm going to do when this video is over. So I'm going to start a medical notebook. Okay, so moving along. I wish I had a camera on the front of my laptop. That way I can turn it around and you can face me. Okay, I don't have none of those yet. I'm trying to work on actually getting a camera to do vlogging. So, okay, so my next notebook is my gratitude journal. I'm using a notebook for gratitude to write down certain quotes that I see and things that I'm grateful for. I just feel that's important on a regular basis. So then that way, you can look back and like, okay, yeah, that is something to be grateful for, to have gratitude for, you know. Okay, so the last notebook I have in here is my Project Me. That idea also came from Jenny Pinton as well. I haven't gotten into it yet, but it's a 3-section notebook, and it's mind, soul, and body, and I seriously need to get into that as well, and that'll probably be another project that I do starting tomorrow, because it'll be beneficial for me for healing, because I'm suffering through depression, but the doctor prescribed me Zoloft, and I don't really trust, you know, the medication like that. So I think I want to self-heal with help and prayer, and getting hot, sorry. I want to self-heal, but I want to heal like I don't want medication to help me. I want to heal with the help of the Lord and help of prayer from certain people that I know, because there's a lot of women in my church, and there's women that I associate with who associates with my church. So, you know, that's what they believe in. That's what I believe in too. So, okay, you guys, hopefully y'all like this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and if you have any questions, like I said, I just changed my mind about this, and this is what I'm sticking with only until I can get a sheep sparrow or a foxy fix. And I'm hoping that it can be soon. So hopefully you guys will see me do an unboxing video sooner than later. So, okay, y'all, have a good night, and deuces.